Okay, so we're at Radiodays 2018 talking to Matthias Gerwinat from Digital Radio Austria. Matthias, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Digital Radio Austria?
Yes, we're the association to promote digital radio in Austria. We have about 25 members in the meantime, most of them radio broadcasters, but some other stakeholders in DAB Plus or in digital radio. And what we're trying to do is promote the change or the coming DAB Plus in Austria, because it's not such an easy field we're in, because we do have a lot of opponents here in Austria. Politics was not very open for the development into DAB+, and especially the Austrian public broadcaster ORF is still opposing this subject, and they have been doing so publicly, strongly, and saying that it's not necessary to have a digital radio in Austria because the future is IP anyway. So there's a lot of misunderstandings here, a lot of discussions in our country, and it's quite a challenging field to work in, lobbying for DAB+.
Great, thank you. And so what's happening then with digital radio in Austria at the moment?
Well, we're excited that today, in exactly 2 weeks, the Tuesday after Easter, we will switch over from the pilot project we had in the surroundings of Vienna to the first regular service of DAB+, also a regional multiplex run by Radiotechnikum Wien. So it's a private multiplex provider that will start this service on the 3rd of April. And that's exciting for us because for the first time digital radio has come to Austria to stay. I mean, it's a clear thing that the authorities have given this permission for the coming 10 years. And they have also almost decided for the national multiplex also, which we are hoping to get on air in about a year's time. So in spring of next year, we are looking forward to a national rollout. That will begin then and then continue into the various bigger cities, so that by the end of around 2020 we should cover around 86% of the population in Austria. So that's what is coming up, and that is an exciting thing, even though we have these opponents which are still there, but we have to convince them.
Brilliant, thank you. And so you've been here at Radio Days hearing from people from lots of different countries with their own digital radio rollouts. What are some of the things that you've picked up on at the show?
Well, what fascinates me most is how the Norwegians have worked together, public broadcasting radio as well as the commercial radio stations, because that's something that would help in all countries, everywhere, and especially here in Austria we really want to persuade the national public broadcaster as well as the big private stations to join in. And I think sooner or later they will. My assumption is that within the next 3 years they will probably join in for many reasons, and that will change a lot here in this environment. So it's a good example to follow. It's an important example to follow, that it's not about holding on market shares of the established broadcasters, but of letting new content develop, letting new stations emerge, so that the public listeners just have more options, have more content to choose from. And that will do a great good deal for radio as a media altogether, and that's very important for us. So, good example from Norway, and we're looking forward to following that example sooner or later.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.